Hello. Hi. How's it going? I'm here. I'm also mad as heck. Before I went to bed... Oh, okay. Anyway, earlier today. Manager from work is, hey, you want to work this day and help do this extra thing? Like, maybe I can do that. Let me figure it out and I'll get back to you, okay? Okay. And then, right, later, just now, basically. Just now I saw you've been assigned this shift for this day. And I'm like, what the heck, excuse me? And they went, well, I figured you say no, we can just unassign the shift. I'm like, well, how about you don't assign the shift in the first place? Because now I'm telling you no for sure because you were rude as fuck about it. Like, how do you... how do you reconcile that? Right, how do you... Oh, I can do one, okay. Like, just, if you didn't assign me a shift already, I probably would have said okay. I maybe would have said okay. There's a chance I was gonna say okay. Right? There was a chance. Now, guess what? Now there's no chance. Now there's no chance I say okay. You assign me a shift I didn't say okay to? Guess what? Now a no. 100%. 100%. Not a chance. There's no reason to do that at all. It's rude. And I will not be working it. I already told my own manager. Like, this is a manager I know that's asking me for help. And I'm fine with that. But now I've told my own manager that they assigned me a shift I did not ask for. And we'll see what happens. Because if it's still assigned, when I get to work today, I'm yelling. It's... Why? Like, come on. Just rude as fuck. I can't stand it. There's absolutely no reason for it. I don't know what else to take. What's that? I don't care about XP, spirit bonding. I'm spending like 1 billion of these. It's okay, they're all mine anyway. Which I should have turned this stuff in while I was over there. Okay, I guess I will do that. I guess I'll do that real quick. Ah. It's really... It's really upsetting. I'm really mad. Because now I'm saying no. Well, maybe you're gonna change your mind. No, see? You're gonna find some reason to keep it there until the day of. Make me waste my time. Falling off. I should have used that. God damn it. Oh well. There was the slaying earring. I think I have to do like 5 missions or something for that. Okay. Let's get anyway. Anyway, let's get moving. Get back to the moon. See what's going on in this Valley forest. It's not a forest. It looks like shit, actually. I guess not like shit, but it's not a forest. There's nothing alive. There's nothing alive in here. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, do this here. Probably about where he's at. Why do these enemies want? Why do these things want to attack us anyway? Does anything explain that? Why these scrapers want to fight? The southeast. I like the water. How deep is the water? Oh. No, it's not bad. Smaller chance of drowning. Probably refreshing anyway, right? Cleaner. Why does the cleaner want to attack me? Growing away, what is this? So, what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime? I didn't see any. Wait, you don't mean those crystals out there? Right, you are. Our forest is made of crystals and constructs, dotting the landscape as far as the eye can see. It's not that far. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, the place produces air as clean as you'd find in a forest on Aetris. I mean, that's nice. The fountain here behind us, powered by a rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. You look like you could do with a stretch yourself. I could, actually. There we go. That's the spirit. Feel more relaxed simply watching you. It's not worth the many years spent building this place. It's not too much to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Aetris. Could we maybe? Take it. Let's go. What did he say? Ah, you will. I'll be still my quivering whiskers. Do 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 do. I was thinking, Cedric, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little bit about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac. There was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Titan gave us our first task: furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. Guess I had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. 6,000 years. I'll give you such a crick in the neck. What? No, I'm not sure what it is you do with crystals on Aethers, but we don't eat them. Certainly not this one. It's possessed of all 6 elements. Wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. It's worth mentioning, though, that because of Hydaelyn's influence being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Aethers. A conjuring of fire would sooner dry your clothes than singe them, for example. Put simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Oh, I get it. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. Now it doesn't need to be, right? This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Why would that be a surprise? Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make all this? Wow. It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aethers. The Allagan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you how relieved we were when Hydaelyn informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. The Allagan scared him. Say, do you notice anything particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact they're massive crystals and not trees. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Oh, okay, that one. Okay. That. What does that do? Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun. And do so better, even. Sun and similar celestial objects in this great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. Huh. Okay. Not sure I care about the curvature of the fake trees, but okay. There's something else I want to tell you about. Oh right. Process systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. With that, the most important features were fit for purpose. This is all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Aethers. Want to go and visit Aethers yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Hydaelyn. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people in Aethers we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopeful Hydaelyn would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens, and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators had found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Sure. I knew you would like Greatest Endsvale, I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. It's not a forest. What's up, gang? There you are. Take it you've already received the Grand Tour. Shame we missed it. Growing way. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about the teleporter to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you're all more than welcome to continue looking about the burrow. Now, come along, growing way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? They've been building this thing for a long time. This is a forest, apparently. They spent 12,000 years preparing for this? With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter which yet begs for mine attention. It's interesting. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. Nay, that would not be necessary. Excuse me. Huh. It's clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparations for the evacuation of Atris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections. I trust I'm not alone in my reticence. The old tricks. Did Oriente seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Yashtola and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Maybe. Why don't I touch this? There we go. Do 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 do. Hey. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Oh man, I want to play the Pixel remaster so bad. Like a lot. Oh shit, we gotta get Atelier Ryza 1 and 2 is on sale right now for half price, so we get both for the price of one. I wanna play those too. Oriange, where are you, Oriange? I still haven't gone back to do that quest. Dude, there he is. Oh, and Jay appears to be heading towards the entrance. It's really warm out today. I was planning on preparing to be cold, but I don't know if I can do that with how warm it is. Hey, why did it, like, stop? There he is. Orion J ventures off into Mary Lematorum for reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Oh. Okay. There's like nowhere to hide from him though. Definitely gonna turn once here. How do I get good at stalking people? Pile rocks here. You're not gonna turn, Orion J? Yeah, see, I thought so. Why is everybody like... so good at thinking somebody's behind them? They have definitely given them no reason to think I'm back here. Are they that good at sensing people? Do I stay here? Aha. 3D complete.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
What do you mean?
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Yeah. A little bit.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy?
Maybe.
Duplicity. When Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade and Flamine her beloved daughter. Two souls whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs.
Yeah. There's probably no other way, man.
That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind. As does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians.
Not even answering.
In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save.
Nah, come on, you're twisting a little bit, man.
But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Have faith in yourself and your decision. Take heart and protect well those you can.
Sage counsel indeed.
Thank you.
I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
It's been a long... Have we done this, actually?
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond.
Okay.
'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and her bugger all! No matter. We've got our plans.
What are they doing? In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with preferred hand and open heart. It would be remiss of me to refuse thy amity. And so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Sure. Why not, man? 533, nice. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan. In truth, we shall not be long away from Bestway's burrows. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind and a desire to save the people of Aethers. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. Okay. Alright. Where did it say? 145 to the north. Oh, what the fuck? Did it just eat that one? How do I get to that? There one to, there's one on that side. Over there? Can I get over? I can get over there right here. Are there blue quests yet? No. No blue quests yet. There's one over here. This way-ish? I believe? Huh? Where is it? Huh? To this up. Yes. Aha! What is... Oh! What is in here? What is this? Okay, good. Good down. Two more? There are two more. I know exactly where these ones are. They are this way. One is gonna be over here. What is this place called? Loving Ways Darlings. There should be one out here though. Huh? What is going on here? Should be one here. Ah, an abundance of Spungoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the Numa, oh, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Sure. Can handle that. I think. Boo 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 boo. I need new equipment. Are they advertising for bars on the fucking moon? Come on, man. Am I in the wrong spot? Oh. What I'm thinking of is over. Oh my god. Over here. Do I get over there as part of the story? I don't think so. You know what? I'm gonna travel out that way. Pretty far. Pretty far though. See how it goes. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Should be somewhere here. There it is. I think we do end up over here anyway. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's okay. Since I'm able to be, I'd rather be done, honestly. Whoa. Run right into it. Yeah. It's so cool. Nothing grows on the moon because it's full of stasis. I guess not much grows on the moon, rather. Some stuff does, right? Look, right, it's right in front of me. So I said I will give Destiny 2. I was just mad that I couldn't just use the game thing, you know. I was kind of not thrilled when something requires me to screen capture rather than window capture. It's kind of dumb. Alright, ONJ. I go bit much for you. He's fixated on his work still. Hey, what? Damn it. There, 'tis done. The magic ink. Every ounce is efficacious as that crafted by the Numo. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but it is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is, admittedly, possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the leopards will appreciate. Cedric, Orange, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten, or perhaps fallen into a crater. We're good. Crystal has been looking all over for you, Cedric. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. Oh. It was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Cedric alone, which means, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Orange. But worry not. It just so happens we need your help with an errand. Delivering a package. Oh, why is my nose bleeding? Side. It's great. From the Watcher's Palace to Bestway's Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps too heavy for we poor Loperts. I'd be ever so grateful you could lend us a hand. It's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Highland's Chosen? Or worse, do anything to risk getting on Yashoa's bedside? Clearly not one to be crossed, nor made to wait. Now, off with you. Worry not, Cedric, I shan't be long. I didn't do nearly, like, half the stuff I wanted to do for the weekend. Yesterday, my nose was real bad, right? My nose was real bad yesterday. It's slightly bleedy right now. In fact, like lightly bleedy inside. Like I just put swipey with a tissue there, and there's blood on the tissue, so it's great. Definitely ruined my nose yesterday. I ended up sleeping at like 4:30 in the morning till like 10 in the morning. Then I just napped a little bit more, so I gotta go to work then. But yeah, whatever. Ow, whatever pissed my nose off. Basically ruined the weekend. I think it's because I got cold sleeping yesterday. But I don't know. I don't know why it does this sometimes, where it's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna hate you all day. Like, I took an allergy pill, I took sinus medicine. None of it stopped it. The only thing that was gonna stop it, for sure, was to take a nighttime cold. Which, guess what? Makes you sleep. Let's see here. Okay, what's up? Oh, Cedric, we thought you would be away far longer. They told me you needed me. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. But as you're here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? Well, what's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice, and... No? Well, if it's really that important. We could try using these balls of moose flesh. Not to be confused with the other thing. Yeah. Anyway, Running's... I don't know what the joke they're trying to make there is. Running Way's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you have no trouble finding him in a crowd, and when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Crude, but if it proves effective. He was here in Greatest Endvale when last I saw him. Let's split up and find him. Alright. Oh, that they're not the run. Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? This is a teabag joke. I'm highly knowledgeable at the final days. Ah, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we got time to look in the final days when there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Highland did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other leopard around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert. But they'd better hope I don't get my paws on them. Huh. So I can be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I have work to do. And I'm off. Something's weird. Something is very weird here. I know what. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do here? I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows more than the others. No more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try someone I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Orion J? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to Watcher's Palace with Living Way. That's suspicious, isn't it? Between Growing Way's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Orion J a hand. But what? Now hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you look for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. No, fuck off. Mm, mm. Oh, okay. Oh, what to do? I promised living away would help, but where you joined? I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I suspect the Leopards are up to something. If there's aught to be learned over the final days, I think best we play along. For now, at least. Yeah, I guess so. After these blue quests... Do 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 do. Blue quest. Blue quest time. I didn't do Octopath this week. But I suppose it didn't really matter. She... Elegance. I know a lot about the elegance. Why are you telling me about the elegance, little bunny boy? Or girl? 'Cause I don't know what you are. Maybe you're neither. I don't know how you're... I don't know how you work. Little bunny bun? What that? Oh, the main quest. Okay, this quest. Yeah. I'm not worried about this cutscene. These are blue quests. What am I doing? Speak with Dreaming Ways acquaintances. Do 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 do. Behind on everything already. Behind on anime. Usually we watch at least one show for the week at this point, but we did not. It's very warm as well right now. Where's the other one? Looks like my manager will take me off the schedule for that day, since they decided to be dumb. She understands, though. I said, like, there was a chance, but now there's not, because they wanted to be rude. So I'm not doing it. I will take my 3-day weekend. Because I guess we're closed for Thanksgiving Day. I'm sorry about my shadows. They look like shit. Is it this one? That's a ring. Oh, there's one that gave me an earring. That's a blue quest somewhere. I don't think I care to figure which one it is though. I gotta get all the way out there though. And so I guess that means Thanksgiving Day we're closed. So I guess it's Wednesday night the 23rd that we are closed overnight. So it means I don't have to work that Wednesday. I don't work Thursdays and Fridays. That means I get a 3-day weekend. I don't do anything for Thanksgiving. However, it's also the wife's birthday. So now we can have a 3-day weekend that we didn't have to take time off for her birthday, which is very cool. I'll have to let her know. Rude. Hey, come on. I'm walking here. Maybe I'll play Hollow. I haven't played Hollow Cure on stream yet, right? I think I'm gonna play that some. We're getting into like the final stretches here on MSQ. So I'm gonna have to think about all kinds of stuff I want to play. Like I said, we plan to get Atelier Ryza. Downfall droid. Downfall hunter. What are these things? Definitely Allegan. What the? Other people are streaming. Oh, that's the inners. Avier's on. Avier's on streaming. I want to raid people, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna raid somebody, I want like, oh god, I want to give them some people, right? You place it in your ambiguously sized bag. Nice. Is that a teleporter? Too big. Too big for my bag. Too big for my britches. There it is. My nose definitely hurts. Oops. I woke it up. It's got a lot of HP somehow. Oh, yeah. The Alligans were checking out this moon. Aww. Click, 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 click. I like that sound. This is why I need new stuff. Yeah, I found something. Teleport. All right. Here we are. Complete. Okay, upstairs now. Oh, I can use the teleporter, right? Hmm. What's happening over here? Oh, right. Archives are right through the store, but it seems to be locked. Just want to find whoever has the key. Going way enough. If no one else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Aethers, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so others must be kept here. So that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Ori and Jay. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aethers and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may have failed, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Aethers will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. Sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Yeah, okay. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Huh. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Sounds good. Agreed. Let's reconvene where Argos awaits outside. Boom. Bye. Oops. Fire and moonstone. It's Growing Way. You guys will be fine. Calm down. Calm down. Let's get out of this place. I'm surprised we don't fight a few more, at least on the way out. It's just that group and then we're done. There, they beat me? Wow. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and training complete. Oh, thank you. Hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Orion J.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Uh-huh.
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Atheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Uh-huh.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Oh.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose? For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Right.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self. A declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Uh-huh.
Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Atheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loperids were born of Heideland's love for Atheris.
Right.
That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Atheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Puddingway.
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker.
Right.
When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson.
Oh.
The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee.
That's his gift.
Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium.
No.
An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order.
Nice. Okay.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Yeah. We'll handle this. Teamwork.
Aye. Thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
Oh. Flower. That flower. How came it into your possession? How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions, intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Oh, Elpis, huh?
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Oh.
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
What?
Huh?
How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
Right.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
It was a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. Serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. Be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you. And all our fellow Scions, when next I return to Aethris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Yay! I can fly. The Leopards and Orange's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Alright. Do the what? Okay. The Nether Gates. There it is. I could scarcely believe we went to the moon and back, but we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the temper prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only the contingent, of course, the heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass. Okay. I'm absolutely just gonna teleport. Alright. Lucia, we're back from the moon. Stop it. Stop. I hate that crap. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the Tower Bevel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, and so we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow Scions, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. Will all the tempered be relocated? Not at all, no. We have sufficient suture to tend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Ulysses is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and Nose and his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alizé's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, I think I said that. Right? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it'll take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. Excellent. For mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnair. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the beast tribes have received instruction on the magics needed to cure tempering. As Matoya is no doubt thrilled, the Mother Proxy affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts as well as those of our comrades near and far. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of temper has been completed. Lucy and I remain, along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that counts for recent events here, so what are the moon and the Telephoroi? On our days, gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow Scions from their present duties that they may return to Charlene. Your energies are better spent finding means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow Scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldessian Annex and given into Tatru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let's be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your conversation with Zurich, you said Xenos took his leave and in all likelihood is returned here to Garlemald. I reminded us best scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. Admirable but futile endeavor. Yep, you're right. Suppose if anyone is to hunt him down, it must be you. Who else could even hope to bring low that monster? Pray forget I entertained the notion. On the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounced the Crown Prince and condemned his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and his continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Good. Candido is no more, and now his own people turn against him. Seems he's not, but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlene. Alright. Valdesian Annex. Return to Charlene. Welcome back, Cedric. We're so terribly worried about you. That is plain. I've caused my own fair share of worrying. For that, I apologize. Hylian called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of Aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh, for it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Zot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. I killed Zodiac. We started the end of the final days. But we should wait for the others to join us before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. How long? I think here. I think I'm gonna take a break here. I think I'm gonna rest a little bit more before work. Honestly, I'm a bit worn out. But anyway, you know, VODs are on YouTube. They're still up on Twitch for, you know, as long as Twitch keeps them. Have a good night. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'll see you later. Which button do I press now? Bye.